Oh, hello again. So somehow the video had cut off on that last shoot. We were in the middle of the inquiry, and the inquiry was, I think I had come to who would I be without the thought? And the thought was, again, I should be looking for a job. So if I was to imagine if I never could have believed such a thought as I should be looking for a job. Imagine I woke up one morning and couldn't have imagined that. I would just wake up and see myself waking up. I couldn't believe such a crazy thought as that. And I would probably I can imagine myself getting up and making a cup of tea, which I do like to have my tea in the morning. Don't really see a problem with that. Without that thought, I feel much lighter. I don't feel the pressure on me, which I tend to feel when I believe stressful thoughts of you should do this, you should do that, and all such things are quite stressful. Um, so without the thought, I feel much lighter. I feel at peace sitting here, seeing the trees blowing in the wind outside, and it's kind of fresh outside. The rain had been raining, quite a blustery storm last night, and it's quite enjoyable. So, yes, we should just kind of, without that thought, I feel much more at peace, and I think that we go on to the turnaround then, and that would be the last part of the inquiry, is we turn the thought around to the opposite, or variations of the opposite. And the first opposite I think of I should be looking for a job is I should not be looking for a job. And obviously that is true in this moment. I can find that I should not be looking for a job because I am not. I am here on a video with you, and this is what I'm doing. So how could it, if I'm believing I should be, I'd be against what is. And what is that I am here doing a video. So I can find that to be true, that I should not be looking for a job because obviously I'm not. And if I inquired deeper, wondering, 3 examples of how it could be true, I might find, let's see, give me one moment. Well, what comes is that maybe I should not be looking for a job is true because maybe a job is looking for me. There may be some people out there trying to find someone to employ that has precisely the skills and expertise that I have. And therefore I could just wait here and possibly the person will show up. In fact, the other week someone called. They wanted some help from the British Boiler Society, and I was fast and ready to assist them. Yes, so work can come to me. That can be true. And another case, let's see. Um, how else could it be true that I should not be looking for a job? Well, what comes is that perhaps I'm not going to have another job, meaning that maybe I have my own business to provide an income. I have had that in the past, and perhaps that's what ends up manifesting out of this. I actually do not know, but I have had jobs for the last couple of years. But prior to that, I had many years with my own business and such. They each have their own pluses and minuses, so to speak. But so a business may be what I end up doing. And another thought comes, how else it could be true, is perhaps a fortune is somehow manifest and somebody just provides that. I don't know. That could actually happen, but it is possible that I don't need to get another job because I come across a fortune somehow. So yes, so that you know is that part of the work. Now, if I inquire further, are there any other turnarounds to I should be looking for a job? Well, a job should be looking for me, and that may very likely be true, as a job may be looking for me, in that someone may come looking for me to work for them, and someone may just call up and say, Naresh, we have a job, and you look like just the right person who could come and do that for us. Now, would you be so kind as to do the job? And that may just happen. So, yes. So I find that in these turnarounds, is it true that I should be looking for a job? I don't find... I find in the turnaround that I should not be looking for a job is more true, actually. And I can still go back if I think about it. And I can feel the stress if I believe in the thought of I should be looking for a job. And my pattern is that I may fall into that trap again. But at this moment, I feel a bit more clear, less pressure, that on this subject of that I should be looking for a job is a bunch of rubbish, poppycock, so to speak. Yes. So I think that I agree with that I should not be looking for a job, and that seems to be right, yes. So I do thank you all for joining me today, and namaste, and have a wonderful life. Goodbye.